This build series is brought to you by Apex Cases and Seagate. Hi everybody, it's Brian for GadgetUnit.com, and this is part 6 of my PC build series where I will be doing an unboxing and overview of the Apex Cases MI-008 mini-ITX case. So huge thanks to them for sponsoring this particular component for this build. I really do appreciate it, and not too much going on in terms of packaging, so let me go ahead and get into the box itself, take out the case, and show you some of the features. Now this will run you anywhere from about $45 to $60 depending on where you decide to purchase this. So here is the case itself. Let me go ahead and take off the plastic covering here. And here we have the front of the case itself. So in terms of size, here it is. Here are my two hands on top of the case, and it's really a very compact build, which is one of the main things I wanted to get done with this particular build. So here's the front of it. Let me go ahead and take off this protective plastic covering. So we do have a shiny, glossy plastic on the front. Not really good in terms of fingerprints, but it does look nice. Behind here we do have two USB 2.0 ports, microphone in, audio out. Right above that we have an internal 3.5-inch enclosure, so you could put something in here like a card reader, for example. And here we have our 5.25-inch optical drive bay. Again, for this build I'm not going to be using an optical drive or media card reader. Also on the front we have our large power button and a red LED, which is probably the hard drive indicator light. On the left side we do have some holes for ventilation purposes, and let me go over to the other side to see if there's anything there. Yep, we also have some more ventilation holes. Now this case does come with a 250 watt power supply, as you can see right here. We have one regular sized slot here for your PCI Express card of some sort. So the motherboard again I am using is the Gigabyte GA H77N Wi-Fi, and that has its own PCI Express Gen 3 slot on it. Now unfortunately this case does not use typical thumb screws that you could remove easily with your fingers on the back of the case. Instead you'll just have to use your standard Phillips head screwdriver to remove the screws on the back of the case. There are 4 of them that you actually have to remove to get into the case, so let me go ahead and take those off real quick. Now that the 4 screws have been removed, let's go ahead and slide the top cover off and take it away from the case. So we do have some accessories inside. We have a audio connection guide for your front panel audio, and we do have an overview of the integrated 250 watt power supply. Other than the fans on the power supply itself, there are no internal fans. But hopefully this system shouldn't get too hot to where we would actually need to worry about that anyway. So all told, it should be fairly quiet. So here we have our power connector. This obviously goes into the wall and the power supply itself. Here we have some accessories. So we have a couple of things here, not too sure. But we do have some rubber feet that we could put at the bottom of the case. We have screws, a PC speaker. And here we have all of our internal connections. So we have our motherboard power right here. This looks like a floppy power. We have 3 Molex power cables, dual SATA cables, and our 4-pin processor power cable. And we have all of our front panel connections here as well. So we have our HD audio and AC97 audio, our front USB 2.0, and here we have our front panel connectors for the LED indicators, the power button, and whatnot. So that is an unboxing and overview of the Apex MI-008 mini-ITX case. Definitely can't wait to get this build put together, which I will start to do right after this video. So thanks a lot for watching this video, and I'll talk to you all very soon.